First thing, before we even start the intro for the makeup video, I just wanted to say that I know some of you guys have like recently subscribed that are following my weight loss journey, but like just know that like weight loss is not the only thing that like I created this channel for. Like I do makeup videos, I do vlog videos, and I will start like doing Disney parks videos. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to know I am a multifaceted queen and I do love makeup and all the things. So I hope you guys like the video. If not, like you don't have to finish watching it until the end, like that's fine. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Can't believe you guys are getting 2 videos in 1 week. Like that's so unlike me. Anyway, let's cue the intro. Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Diamante. Today we are going to be reviewing the very anticipated Twilight ColourPop collection. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So first things first, I got this little care package yesterday from Elena, my best friend. You guys have seen her on the vlog before. So she sent me this little postcard. It's from Hogwarts. It says small gifts from the north, knitted a little present, and my mom sent over some new soaps too. Enjoy, love, Elena. And this is the little headband that she knitted me, and I'm using it today as like a spa headband, but I do feel like I could also use this as like a winter headband. And her mom actually has a small business. She does candles, like bath bombs, soaps, and they're amazing. Like I cannot stress them enough. Like, oh my gosh, this one is oatmeal and honey, and like look at the detail. Like when I tell you I'm obsessed, like, and look at this little honeycomb detail right here. I'm obsessed. Like I have a few of her candles, and let me tell you something, like the burn time on them is insane. Like Bath and Body Works can't even compare to how good the candles are. They're natural, they're sulfate and paraben free. And I'm gonna link Lena, who's Elena's mom, her small business, like down in the description, because like truly, like if you get anything for anybody, like I know Mother's Day is coming up, like definitely buy from Lena. Like she is amazing at anything that she does, really, but like especially like her candles, soaps, like all those things, like I'm obsessed. And I really don't like talking about things unless like I'm feeling very strongly about them, whether it's like very strongly in a positive way or in a negative way. And I love Lena to death, and I love her small business and like what she does. So yeah, definitely follow her and like buy from her shop. Obviously it's Latina owned, it's woman owned, so anyway, you can't go wrong with supporting people in your community either. But yeah, so I just wanted to give them a shout out because I just really appreciate the fact that like they sent me a little care package. I thought it was really sweet. I also want to put on an eye mask because I do look a little bit dead. As you guys can hear, maybe, or maybe you can't, I sound a little bit congested right now. So I sound like Janice from Friends in like the worst way.
Janice? Oh my God.
And I'm currently like experiencing allergy season right now here in Florida. They did just like cut the grass in my neighborhood, and I think like since then I've been like done for, truth be told. So yeah, I sound like I'm dead. But I have been taking Benadryl at night. I know I should probably take like a Zyrtec or a Claritin in like the morning so I don't feel bad, but currently experiencing allergy season. And this little eye mask that I'm putting on is a caffeine eye mask. And I got this from the Galentine's that I went to at my friend Jen's house. She's also another fellow creator, so I will link her down below too. She does lifestyle, like outfits. You guys will love her. She's amazing. Let's get into the unboxing portion, which is the reason why you guys are here. Okay. Also, shout out to my fiance Lou, because he did surprise me and get me the collection. Even though it had sold out multiple times, he did, on like this last restock, like managed to get it for me. So thank you so much, Lou. I love you so much. He was like struggling to get this for me like while he was at work, because I was like not expecting it. So okay, let's open her up. Let's see what we've got. We've got a lip oil, another lip oil. So let's talk about these really quick. So this one says Team Jacob, this one says Team Edward, and this one says Bells. So the Team Jacob, of course, says really, it's just like an old scary story. It's green. It also has like a little werewolf emblem on it, and then forks in the background, which I think is really nice. This one that's for Team Edward says, what if I'm not the hero? What if I'm the bad guy? And it's kind of more like a blue. And of course it has forks in the background. And then it also has, let me see if I can like zoom in some more. It has the Cullen crust, which I think is really cool. Do not mind my nails right now. It's the week before Easter and my self-care weekend is next weekend. So I know that my crust level right now is like at an all-time high. So please don't roast me for it in the comments. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way. This one is the Bells lip oil, and this one has like her truck on it. And then her quote says, I was unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him. So all different ones that like they say in Twilight, the movie, and I do have on a Twilight shirt, although I'm really more of like a Team Jacob person. But like for the sake of the video, I just bought this shirt and it is from Target, so you guys can still even go and pick it up. These are the Graphix Ink Liners. So this one is called Coven, and it says, shake me well before use, get creative in just one swipe. I keep hearing mixed things about that, so we'll see like what the tea is. So this one also has the Cullen crust on it. It is called Coven, so I'm not surprised. So some of the quotes like on here say it out loud, vampire. This one says they kind of keep to themselves, and he's totally gorgeous, obviously. So different things that are said in the movie. This one is forever, and then it's the same exact packaging, same exact quotes. And then this one is called vampire, and then same thing, same exact packaging, same exact quotes. And then if we open this up some more, let's see what's in here. Okay, so we've got a Super Shock highlighter. This one is in the shade Vampire Skin. And then it says, I'm not scared if you aren't. So the lion fell in love with the lamb. Hold on tight, Spider Monkey. And then you are my life now is what it says. But anyway, this is what the packaging looks like. And then obviously it has forks on it. And then this one is the other one. This one's called Meadow. Same exact quotes, same exact design. I'm curious to see how different these are, because they are both like white highlighters. It does look like one is more of like a silvery white and one has like kind of like purple reflex. So I'm kind of excited to see how different they are. We also have here, and I've never gotten one of these before, the Soul Body Shimmering Dry Body Oil. And then this one says, it's like diamonds, you're beautiful. So this one is like, it's very much the same thing. It has like the same like forks design on it and like nothing crazy. And then this one, well, this is like the reason that we're all here, right? So this one is the palette. So it says Twilight eyeshadow palette, and then it has all the names of the shades on the back. So I'm very, very excited to like play with it and see what it's all about. So let's see what the inside of this looks like. So I can already tell you that it's very, well, not different, but I just like the way it like reflects. It does give very much vampire vibes. So yeah, this is very cute. Yeah, I really love the vibe of this. I really feel like with the packaging, they like captured the filter from the first movie perfectly. Yeah, look how pretty it is. Yeah, so these are the shades. And I love the scene. It says, "So the lion fell in love with the lamb." So the shades from top to bottom, left to right, are Edward, which of course it's like a glittery one. Unconditionally, which is kind of like this, it's kind of like a grayish blue. Prom Night, which is also like a silvery kind of shade. Immortal, which is like this glitter blue. Ice Cold, which looks like it's like a white, but it has like blue in it. Say It Out Loud, which is like a taupey kind of beige. Cullens, which is also like a metallic blue. Lion and Lamb looks really fun. It's kind of like this very like a muted but not muted emerald green, depending on how you're looking at it, but it is like a metallic shade. 17, which is also like, it's a very interesting shade of green. It's kind of like a grayish, like if I was to like put a name on it. Moonlit, which is kind of like a gunmetal metallic shade. Impossibly Fast, which is like a darker green. Bella, which is this is like a brown, but it's kind of like a cool toned brown. We have Irresistible, and honestly I don't really know how to describe this one. It's a metallic shade. It looks kind of purple, it looks kind of blue, it looks kind of like gray. That's this color. Irrevocably, which is again like a muted blue but still dark. And then Forever Young, which is like a black, looks like it has blue reflex in it. So very excited to start using this. I am going to put on some primer and then I'll come right back. So I'm gonna go in with Impossibly Fast, which is that like dark green, like foresty green shade. And then just so you guys know, I did prep with P. Louise and I set it with a translucent powder, and I'm using my JH32, and I do have like my small mirror here. One thing I did here is that there is a ton of kickback like on these shadows, so I'm keeping the eye masks on for that reason, because they are very dark shades and I don't want to get that like all over my face. I mean, I definitely see them. They look very ashy in person, and like the girls who get it. They are a little hard to blend is another thing that I'll say. I'm gonna try my JH33 and see if that helps. This one is a little bit shorter and a little bit more tapered, so we'll see if that helps. This particular palette is very much like a, you're gonna have to trust the process. But yeah, I can tell you, I mean, they look pigmented, but like you definitely like have to build them up. Like as of right now, it looks very like gray tone, and maybe this is because like I did obviously like put primer on, but in my defense, I obviously wanted the colors to show as much as possible. So it looks scary right now, but it's not always gonna look this scary, so just trust me. Also, apologies if you see Chico, he's napping. I'm gonna go in now with the shade Irrevocably, like just to kind of diffuse it, and we'll see what happens. Now I'm going back in the corner with that shade Impossibly Fast. Now is where I think it's gonna get a lot brighter. I'm gonna bring some more blue into this. As of right now, I'm gonna be honest though, like I don't know if this palette is necessarily for me. Like I think that like the grungy look is coming back. But I just feel like the shades, at least like compared to like what I've seen online, are really ashy. And I don't know if that has to do with like the way that like the shades are oxidizing on my skin versus like the way that I've seen that they look on other people. But like I watched Michaela's review of it and the shades don't look anything like what she had on her eyes. Like I said, I don't know if it's like me or if it's that, I don't know. Like I just feel like they look very muddy in my opinion. But we're gonna just keep going because obviously like I've already started this video, so I wanna, hopefully by the end of it, it'll be better. I don't know, we'll see. So we're going in with Immortal, which is an interesting, it's like very pigmented. We're gonna put that all over like the center of the lid and hopefully that'll like help brighten it up. Oh yeah, that's a very, wow. Now we're cooking with fire. Okay, ColourPop did not, they didn't come to play. Look at my eyelid right now. So this is what we've got so far. I mean, the glitter is really pretty. It's got like a very interesting consistency to it. Like it kind of feels tacky, almost like a glue, but I really do like the way that that looks. Like definitely for like a night out, right? Like something fun for like a party or whatever. I could definitely see people using it. I am gonna do some of my face makeup off camera and then I'll come back and we'll do the lower lash line. I do want to just say I have been using this Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener by e.l.f. and it's the tea. It's really good. I really love it because it also has squalene in it, which is skincare, and it's been helping a ton with my eye bags not look as dark under my concealer. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that product because I've been really loving that. I am gonna go in with the shade 17 with my JH38. And we're gonna see how this looks because I do want to like bring some more green into this because it's looking very blue. Okay, so this is like exactly what I was talking about before. Like I just feel like the shades just look really ashy in person. I mean, on camera they look beautiful, like from far away they look beautiful, but it's just my opinion about the way that they look in person. And maybe it's user error, like I don't know. I feel like they could look better, but that's just my opinion. Okay, we're gonna go in with the shade Lion and Lamb. Oh, I think this is another pressed glitter. Yeah, it's a pressed glitter formula, in case anybody's wondering. Some people don't really like the pressed glitters. I don't blame them. They are very difficult to work with. Okay, so we're gonna talk about these eyeliners next. Since I cannot put them all on, we're gonna do some swatches and then I'll figure out which one I'm gonna put on my lids. Okay, so this is shade Vampire. These all say like the same thing as the box, but it's just like the black. It's actually, wow, that is crazy, guys. I don't know, this is super misleading as to like how much, this is how much they give you. And look how big the brush is. I don't know if I like that. Anyway, this is shade Vampire. It's like this maroon burgundy kind of shade. You guys can see it on there. Don't mind my foundation, but hopefully you guys can kind of see the color. So that's that shade. I'm definitely not going to do the red because obviously this look is not red. There's this one which is called Forever, and this one, ooh, this is pretty. This is like a blue. Yeah, it's like a shimmery metallic kind of blue. So hopefully you guys can see it like on camera, but that's that shade. So I don't know, I think it might be this one, and then we'll see the last one. That's pretty. It's like a bluish greenish. And then this one is shade Coven, And then maybe this is a black. Yeah, this is like a black glittery liner for Coven. I don't know, I'm torn. I might even do the black. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with the black. But okay, so I did just want to kind of like compare this for you guys so you guys could kind of see kind of just like what I picked up on. So this is the Harry Potter ColourPop collab, and this is in the shade Locket, but I did want to kind of just show that these, like, I don't know, to me they feel very similar. They're obviously just not glittery. And then I just wanted to make a comparison like on amount of product, right? So I actually never noticed before when I did the Harry Potter video how little formula they give you, and I'll link it here if you guys like want to watch that video. But these are the same exact amount of formula. However, like, this is crazy. Like, look how big the brush is, and then this right here is the amount of formula that they give you. Kind of just to compare these two things, I just want you guys to be able to like conceptualize what I'm talking about. And mind you, like at least like from my knowledge, like I've actually seen people that don't really like the ColourPop eyeliner formulas, but I just wanted to give you guys an example. So this one is from the Encanto Alamar Cosmetics collab that they did a few years back. This is how much you're getting, and look, obviously you can see like where the brush starts versus this. So this is just something to keep in mind. Obviously, like, ColourPop is like a larger brand. Look, this is where the formula starts versus here. So I just want to make you guys aware so that you guys like can kind of see what you're buying. Obviously, like I bought this collection, well, I didn't buy this collection, Lou bought this collection more so like as like a novelty piece for me, but this is just something to keep in mind. Like, I obviously, like, I don't use eyeliners, like especially liquid liners, a ton anymore because I always have extensions on. But I will say that, like, I don't know, like personally, like if I was somebody that used eyeliner every day, like I would honestly gravitate towards like the smaller indie brand versus like the very well-known brand, because I don't know, in my opinion, you're getting more bang for your buck. A lot of times you're getting a lot more formula, and that's just the tea. But yeah, this is just something that I wanted you guys to keep in mind just as like I'm talking about these products. I am going to go off camera so I can do my eyeliner in peace and not have anxiety, and then I'll come right back and I'll let you guys know like what I thought. Okay, I did some blush off camera, I did some contour off camera, bronzer off camera. I'm trying to think about what we're gonna do next. I will say, I did hear that this applied streaky. I used the shade Coven. It did not apply streaky at first, but then as I got like towards the wing, it does definitely apply streaky. So do with that information what you will. Let's see, what are we gonna do next? I think we should definitely do inner corner next, because we haven't done that yet, and I don't know why we haven't. I'm gonna use my JH42, and we're gonna go in with the shade, has to be Edward, right? Edward's on my shirt today. Oh no, we're not doing this, sorry. I'm gonna take my JH42. Edward is a pressed glitter, and I don't know if I want to put another pressed glitter in my eye, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Ice Cold, because I think that that will be pretty. It's just white. Yeah, that's super pretty. I think we're gonna do the highlighters. So we've got Meadow and we've got Vampire Skin. So I'll switch both of those so you guys can see them. Guys, I have to show you guys how cute Chico looks right now. He's like all tucked in. Please look at how cute he is. I just can't. We've got, these are the Super Shock formulas, by the way. We've got Vampire Skin. Ooh, that's creamy. That's really pretty. Vampire Skin actually kind of has like a bluish shift in it. And then we've got which by the way, this is one of my favorite highlight formulas. Oh, so creamy. We've got Meadow. Vampire Skin is that white one, and then Meadow is like that pink translucent looking one. So I think we definitely, like, for the sake of the look, we have to do Vampire because, like, you know, say it.
Vampire.
Trying to film multiple pieces of content at once is exhausting, which by the way guys, I know I haven't like done long form content in a while. We do have a lot of long form content that is coming. So we did film 2 podcast episodes, me and Elena, and if you guys want to follow the pod, please follow it and put your notifications on. We're gonna be starting to get on like a regular schedule with that. I just haven't, truth be told, edited the videos yet, but I will be editing them soon. So definitely give us a follow, show us some love on there. And then I have been posting a lot of like short form content, both on TikTok, both on YouTube Shorts, and on Reels. So literally follow me whichever platform you use the most, or follow me on all of them. But yeah, I have been posting a ton of short form content, and then for more long-term content, I have been back like in my gym era. So I will be actually like documenting it because I am also getting on some medication and I want to talk about my experience with that. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. I'm very excited to be talking about that in this space. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera and then I'll come right back. Now we're definitely going to get into some lip oils. So we've got these 3 lip oils. I'm actually gonna be using a new lip pencil today. This one is from e.l.f. I know I've been in my e.l.f. era. This one is from e.l.f. This is the Cream Glide Lip Liner in the shade Pinky Swear. I also did get that 3-in-1 lip plumper that like Jeffree Star was talking about and Glamzilla was talking about in the actual shade that they got it in, which is Pinky Out. So I do have that like in my repertoire of things that I need to try. But let's try the lip liner first. This lip liner is so creamy and I really love the color. So pretty, right? I don't feel like I do a ton of like pinky lips often, so that's a nice treat. Okay, so let's do these. So we've got here the shade Bells, and this one is kind of like that like vampire red. We've got Team Jacob, which is my favorite team, obviously. And it's kind of like this black sparkly lip oil. And then we've got Team Edward, which is this bluish kind of tint. So let's just swatch them so we can kind of see what we're working with. Or I'm gonna try to swatch them. Bells is definitely super pretty. It's kind of like this, almost like a berry lip oil. That's that right there. That is very pretty. It's so hard to decide when they give you such pretty colors. Team Edward, it's a really cool blue. And then we've got Team Jacob, which is that black. Give me a second to decide which one I'm gonna use and then I'll come right back. Okay, I actually went back and I used brown lip liner and the Team Jacob lip oil, and I really like it too. I just wanted to like try a different one because I was like, oh my gosh, I would never like try the black. That would be kind of cool to try, and I really like her. So that is that. The final thing that we need to try is this body oil, and obviously like I don't have on a shirt for body oil, but I can assure you that I'll definitely be using this a lot in the summer. The shade, or like whatever, is called Like Diamonds. We'll see how it is. So let's pump this out. I'm just gonna try a little bit because like I said, like I'm not gonna be using this right now. Still trying to like spray this out.
One eternity later.
The one time that I get a body oil and the pump doesn't work. If it smells like something, I can't tell because I am obviously very congested, but nonetheless, I had to like open the bottle to take it out. This is not giving me like diamonds. I mean, it's pretty, it's shimmery, but you can't even like see that on camera. Honestly, the highlights were better. It smells like coconut, which is nice, but I don't know if coconut gives me Forks vibes. Like, I wish that they would have taken the opportunity to make this smell like pine needles or something like that, or like rain, but that's just my opinion. I will be right back with final thoughts. So I'm back. I just like brushed back my hair a little bit. So here are my thoughts. Do I think that like it was anything spectacular that like I've never seen before? Absolutely not. Like, I do have other things that are very close to the palette, are very close to the highlighters even. I know that like the Soul Body Dry Oil you can get like, and it like the formula isn't anything crazy. Like I said, I was expecting diamonds for this and I didn't get it, and I also didn't like that the pump didn't work. Same thing for like the eyeliners. I personally like feel like there's other ones on the market that are better. I don't know if I would necessarily like buy them from this collection. I do think that if you're like, oh, like I just want one thing, like for nostalgia's sake, like I'd get the palette. Like I said, I do have stuff that's like similar. I know some people don't really like the glitter formula, but I mean, I thought it was okay. Like, I honestly wouldn't really use this as like every day. I would kind of use this maybe for like an emo night or like something like a date night or something in the winter. I don't see myself reaching for this palette often, if I was to be quite honest with you. I just feel like the color story, at least in this one, is like more grungy. I felt like the pigment in them kind of seemed like ashy on my skin. I don't know like how it'll oxidize in a couple of hours, but that was just like my first impression. Like, I just feel like when I put these shadows like on my lids, like they didn't look anything like what I had seen online, and that's just like my opinion. Yeah, for the first time in a really long time, I would honestly probably like skip out on this collection. Like, that's just me being really honest. Like I said, if there's one thing that like you absolutely have to grab, it would probably be the palette, just like to have like on your shelf or something like that. The other thing that I really liked was the lip oils. Like I said, I did go back and try the Team Jacob one, and I really liked the way that one looked. Yeah, that was just like my opinion on it. Anyway, I'm sorry that it's not a more like positive review than that, but like I said, like I don't know whether it's like that I'm like maturing and I'm not buying as much makeup as I used to, or what it is, but yeah, like I feel like they really overhyped this palette. It was really hard to get your hands on, which was a thing that like I didn't like that ColourPop did. Like, they knew that this collection would probably get a really good response, and I don't feel like they prepared for it adequately. We tried 2 other times to get the collection prior to me finally getting it, which I really like, it just like made for a really negative experience, to be honest. But yeah, if I were you, if you haven't gotten it yet, I would sit this one out, or I would just wait until like the individual pieces drop on Ulta, and then you guys can get them through Ulta. But that's just my opinion. Aside from that, I hope that you guys liked the video. Like I said, thank you for being patient. I do have like more long form content coming, so I hope that you guys stay a while and that you guys subscribe for all the other stuff that I have coming up. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. Let me know other things that you guys want to see. I did see that Patrick Starr is releasing like a Wicked collection, and I might just get my hands on that because I absolutely love Wicked, and like One Size Beauty never disappoints. So I think that that would be really cool, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Love you. Bye.